What if I told you that the healthy vegetables you are eating every single day are like a locked treasure chest full of powerful vision-repairing nutrients? And what if your body as it gets older no longer has the key to open it? Today we're going to give you the 2 simple keys that can unlock the incredible healing power hidden inside 4 of the most common vegetables in your kitchen. Welcome back to Healthier Daily, the channel where we give you the simple science-backed truths to live a stronger and more vibrant life after 60. I'm your host, Dr. Ben Carter, and to help us understand this concept of unlocking our food to get its full benefit, we are joined by a physician who has spent over a century studying the importance of not just what we eat, but how we prepare it. It is our great honor to welcome Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara.
Thank you for having me, Ben. The metaphor of a locked treasure chest is a very wise one. An aging body is a very wise body, but it is also a gentler body. Its digestive system can no longer break down the very tough fibrous cell walls of many raw vegetables as easily as it once could. The wisdom is not to force the body to do a job that it now finds difficult, but instead to help it by gently cooking our food. This gentle cooking is the first key that makes the precious nourishment inside easy for the body to receive.
And that is exactly what our guide is all about today. For each of the 4 powerful eye-supporting vegetables we will discuss, Dr. Hinohara will explain its benefits. Then I will explain the 2 simple keys that you can use at home to unlock those benefits. Those keys are gentle heat and healthy fats. And at the very end of the video, Dr. Hinohara will give us a wonderful master recipe that combines all 4 of these vegetables into one simple, delicious, and powerful healing meal for your eyes. It is a true blessing to have the wisdom to prepare the wonderful foods we've been given in a way that truly nourishes our bodies. If you are ready to learn how to unlock the true healing power of your food, please type the number 1 in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to our channel. It's completely free, and this is a guide that could truly change how you see the world. Okay, doctor, let's get right into unlocking these vegetable treasure chests. What is the first and most famous vegetable for eye health that people might be eating the wrong way, therefore locking away its benefits?
We will begin with the most classic of all eye foods. It is the carrot. For generations, mothers and grandmothers have told their children to eat their carrots so they can see in the dark. And I am here to tell you that they were absolutely right. But how you eat your carrots is the key. I had a patient, a 69-year-old retired teacher. She was a very healthy eater. She would proudly tell me that she ate a large raw salad every single day for her lunch, and that it was always full of shredded raw carrots and raw spinach. But she was frustrated. She came to see me because her night vision was getting progressively worse. The glare from the headlights of oncoming cars was becoming very painful for her eyes, and she felt very unsafe driving at dusk. She said to me, "Doctor, I am eating all the right foods. Why are my eyes still getting worse?" The answer was simple. She was eating from the treasure chest, but for her aging body, the chest was still locked.
That is a perfect example of this entire principle. Let's talk about the 2 simple keys that your patient was missing to unlock that treasure chest. The treasure that is hidden inside the carrot is, of course, beta-carotene. This is the wonderful compound that your body converts into vitamin A. And vitamin A is absolutely essential for producing a protein called rhodopsin, which is the protein in your retina that allows you to see in low light conditions. Now, key number 1 to unlock this is gentle heat. The beta-carotene in a raw carrot is trapped inside very tough fibrous plant cell walls that are made of a substance called cellulose. For an older, gentler digestive system, this can be very difficult to break down and extract the nutrients from. When you gently cook a carrot by steaming it lightly, roasting it, or sautéing it, you are using the gentle heat to break down those tough walls. It is like using a key to unlock the door to the cell which releases the beta-carotene and makes it much easier for your body to absorb.
And what is the second key, Ben?
Key number 2 is a healthy fat. Beta-carotene is what we call a fat-soluble nutrient. This means that in order for it to get from your intestine into your bloodstream, where it can travel to your eyes, it must be carried by a delivery truck. A healthy fat is that delivery truck. Without a little bit of a healthy fat, like olive oil, avocado oil, or a little bit of butter eaten in the same meal, most of the beta-carotene you eat, even from cooked carrots, will just pass right through your body completely unused.
So, for our carrots, we need gentle heat and a healthy fat. Our second healing vegetable is a green powerhouse that helps to protect a different and very important part of our vision. It is broccoli.
Broccoli is the great protector of the macula, which is the very center of your retina, that is responsible for your sharp, detailed vision. And the very same 2 keys apply here. The treasure in broccoli is 2 other powerful carotenoids we've discussed before on Healthier Daily: lutein and zeaxanthin. Just like beta-carotene, these are also trapped inside the plant's tough cell walls, and they are also fat-soluble. So lightly steaming your broccoli and serving it with a drizzle of olive oil or a little bit of melted butter is the absolute best way to unlock and absorb these protective nutrients. But broccoli has a bonus treasure that is incredibly powerful for our health. It is one of the richest sources of a compound called sulforaphane. This is not just an antioxidant that you eat. It is a remarkable compound that actually flips on a master antioxidant switch in your body called the NRF2 pathway. When sulforaphane flips this switch, it tells your own body's cells to start producing their own powerful internal antioxidant and detoxification enzymes. So you are not just eating protection, you are activating your body's own God-given internal protection system. It is a much deeper level of healing.
And to protect this very special and delicate sulforaphane, it is very important that you do not overcook your broccoli. Boiling it for a long time will destroy it. A light steaming for just a few minutes until it is tender, but still a beautiful bright green, is the perfect method to get all of its benefits.
So carrots and broccoli are our first 2 unlocked nutritional treasure chests for eye health. Doctor, what is the third healing vegetable on your list? I know this one is another powerful green, leafy vegetable, but it's even more concentrated in those key eye-protecting nutrients.
Yes, if broccoli is the great protector of our vision, then our third vegetable is the king of protection for the macula. It is kale or kaisoan. Kale is one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the entire planet, and specifically for the eyes, it is a true superfood.
It absolutely is. From a scientific perspective, kale contains an even higher concentration of lutein and zeaxanthin than broccoli does. It is perhaps the single best food source you can eat for these internal sunglasses that help to protect the delicate macula from the damaging effects of blue light from our screens and UV light from the sun. But the cooking process that we are discussing today is especially important for a leafy green like kale for a different reason. Raw kale is very high in natural compounds called oxalates. For some sensitive people, especially older adults, these oxalates can interfere with the body's absorption of important minerals like calcium, and they can sometimes be irritating to the digestive system. The simple act of lightly steaming or sautéing kale helps to significantly reduce these oxalates. This makes it much gentler on the stomach and allows your body to better absorb all of its wonderful nutrients.
So kale is the king of protection. Our fourth and final vegetable for today is a much more humble one, but it is very important for its gentleness and for its wonderful hydrating properties. It is the zucchini, or bengoy.
Zucchini is a wonderful and very soothing addition to this eye health protocol. As the source text for our video points out, zucchini is made up of more than 90% water, which makes it an incredibly hydrating cooked vegetable to add to your plate. This natural hydration is so important for maintaining the health of the tear film, which is the thin layer of moisture that covers the surface of your eyes and helps to prevent that dry, gritty, and irritated feeling. And while it is not as concentrated in the carotenoids as the other vegetables, it is still a very good source of vitamin C, which we know is the essential worker that helps our body to build the strong collagen that gives the front of our eye its structure. It also contains manganese, which is a trace mineral that is very important for the antioxidant enzymes that work inside the retina. It is a very gentle and a very soothing supporter of overall eye health. Now, doctor, let's go back to the wonderful story of your patient, the retired teacher, who was eating all of these healthy raw vegetables in her salads, but was still struggling with her night vision and eye strain.
Yes, this is where we see the true power of unlocking your food. We did not have to change the healthy vegetables she was eating. She was still eating her carrots and her spinach, and we also added some broccoli and zucchini to her diet. The only thing we changed was the preparation. I taught her to switch from eating one large raw salad every day to having a smaller portion of gently cooked vegetables with her lunch or her dinner. She started lightly steaming her carrots and her broccoli until they were just tender, and she would lightly saute her kale and her spinach with a little bit of high-quality olive oil. She was now using the two keys we discussed: gentle heat and a healthy fat. After 2 months of this new habit, she came to my office. She told me that the terrible glare she used to experience from the lights at night was now much less bothersome, and she said that the constant feeling of strain in her eyes at the end of a long day of reading was finally gone. We did not change the foods that were in her treasure chest. We simply gave her the keys to finally unlock it.
That is a perfect story that brings this whole powerful concept together. It's a beautiful example of how we are blessed with these healing foods, and also with the wisdom to know how to prepare them in a way that truly nourishes our bodies. And we love sharing this kind of practical wisdom with our community all around the world. To help us see our global community, please let us know what city, state, or country you are watching from. We love hearing from all of you. That is such an amazing story and a powerful lesson in how we prepare our food. So we now have our 4 healing vegetables: carrots, broccoli, kale, and zucchini. And we know the 2 essential keys to unlock their power are gentle heat and healthy fats. To make this incredibly easy and practical for our viewers at home, doctor, you mentioned a master recipe that actually combines all 4 of these powerful vegetables into one simple, delicious, and healing meal. Can you please share that with us?
Of course. The great power of these natural foods is often found in their synergy. When you eat them together, they support each other's benefits. This is a very simple recipe for a beautiful vegetable medley that you can have as a side dish with your dinner.
Okay, how do we begin?
You will begin with a gentle sauté. In a pan on the stove, you will warm about 1 tablespoon of a high-quality, healthy oil like olive oil or avocado oil. This will be our healthy fat key that helps us absorb the nutrients. To this warm oil, you will add about half of a chopped zucchini, and you will sauté it for just a minute or 2 until it begins to soften.
So we're starting with the most hydrating and gentlest vegetable in our list.
Yes. Next, you will add about half of a chopped carrot to the pan. You will cook the carrot and the zucchini together for about 5 more minutes, stirring gently.
And that's a great technique because it gives the harder vegetable, the carrot, a little more time to cook and to soften those tough cell walls, which is what helps to release the beta-carotene inside.
Exactly. Now for the final step, you will add your powerful green vegetables. You can toss in a handful of small broccoli florets and about 1/4 cup of chopped kale. Now to help them cook without having to add more oil, you can add just a few tablespoons of water or a low-sodium vegetable broth to the pan. Then you will cover the pan with a lid and let everything steam together for just a few more minutes until the broccoli is tender, but still a beautiful, bright green.
So you are sautéing the harder vegetables first and then gently steaming the delicate green vegetables at the end. That is a wonderful technique to avoid overcooking and to protect the nutrients.
Yes, you can then season it very lightly. A small pinch of salt and pepper is fine. A squeeze of fresh lemon juice at the very end is also a wonderful addition, as the extra vitamin C can help with nutrient absorption. And that is it. A simple, beautiful medley of all 4 of our eye-healing vegetables perfectly cooked to unlock their power.
That sounds absolutely delicious and very easy to make. Now for the protocol. How often should our viewers be eating this wonderful dish, Doctor? And does the time of day that they eat it matter?
The timing is very important. As we have discussed in our previous video about the 4 bedtime foods for the eyes, the body's primary repair and regeneration cycle for the eyes happens while you are in your deep stages of sleep at night. Therefore, the absolute best time to eat this healing meal is with your evening meal as a side dish to your main protein.
So by eating it for dinner, you are ensuring that all of those wonderful unlocked nutrients, the beta-carotene from the carrots, the lutein and zeaxanthin from the broccoli and kale, and the sulforaphane from the broccoli are all circulating in your bloodstream and are available to your eyes right when that nightly repair cycle kicks into high gear. You are delivering the repair crew and all of the building materials to the construction site right before the important work is scheduled to begin.
And for how often a person should eat it, a wonderful and achievable goal to start with is to have this simple vegetable medley 3 to 4 nights every week. This consistency is what allows these protective nutrients to slowly build up in your eye tissues and to provide a constant, powerful protective shield for your vision.
It is a wonderful and very intentional act of self-care. It's about using the blessed gifts of the earth in a mindful and intelligent way to support the precious gift of our sight. Doctor, this has been an incredible and truly empowering guide. You've taught us that the key to protecting our eyes is not just what we eat, but how we prepare it. This Unlocking the Power protocol is a true game changer for preventing age-related vision loss. It's the 4 key vegetables, carrots, broccoli, kale, and zucchini prepared with the 2 simple keys of gentle heat and healthy fats. This is a powerful and very proactive approach to senior health. By following this simple method of cooking, our viewers can take real meaningful steps to prevent and to slow down the progression of vision loss. This knowledge is so empowering, and it is a true cornerstone of good senior health. It is a practical daily way to fight back against the fear of vision loss and to maintain your quality of life and your independence for years to come.
I want to leave everyone with this one final thought. The greatest healing is often not found in adding something new and complicated to your life, but in learning how to properly use the simple gifts that you already have in your kitchen. Learn to unlock your food, and you will help your body to unlock its own profound ability to heal itself.
That is a beautiful message, Doctor. Unlock the gifts you already have. It's a wonderful reminder to be good stewards of the blessed nourishment we've been given and to prepare it with both wisdom and with care. And of course, the wisest first step is always to speak with your personal doctor and your eye doctor, your ophthalmologist, before making any significant changes to your diet or your health routine. Please remember that our conversation today is for educational purposes and is not a substitute for personal medical advice. If you found this guide helpful and are excited to try this new way of cooking for your eye health, please give this video a like so that others can find this valuable information. And be sure to share it with a friend or a family member who might be worried about their vision. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. It is completely free, and it ensures you will not miss our next practical health guide. And for our community discussion today, we would love to know which of these 4 cooked vegetables is your favorite and how do you like to prepare it? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for being with us. We wish you a future of clear and vibrant vision.